Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us here today. I'm excited to be here with Governor Kasich, Lieutenant Governor Taylor, Paul Meisner from Amazon.com, as well as from Columbus 2020, Kenny McDonald and Alex Fisher, as well as a host of others. 1 year ago, last May, we started working with Amazon.com in working on a project to bring this global brand and $200 billion market cap company here to Ohio. With our partners, we developed strong relationships with Amazon, and I'm thrilled to report today that Amazon will be bringing to Ohio more than 1,000 jobs and hundreds of millions of dollars of capital investment. Last year, we started working with Amazon's web services unit, and during that time, we developed this relationship with them and came to the project with the data centers that they were putting here in Central Ohio. We've completed that process, we've completed that project, and we're happy to be announcing that formally moving on today. In addition to that, we're also working on a second project with Amazon. This is one that we're close to finalizing. We still have a little bit more work to do, but we are committed to the company on completing this here soon. I know Paul Meisner at Amazon will touch on this in his remarks, so I'll let him do that. But before I turn it over to Paul, I do want to emphasize the importance of having someone like Amazon here in Ohio. I mentioned the jobs, I mentioned the investment that's coming here to Ohio, but it's more than that, because this company will be a key addition to the technology ecosystem here in the state. The impact that it will have on other businesses and other companies will be significant for many years to come. Now, we started this work with the Amazon Web Services Unit, and part of this was our strategy at Jobs Ohio around data analytics. And we've talked about this a lot, and this data analytics strategy has been very important in terms of where we see the future of the economy here in the state. Now, Amazon Web Services is a driver of data analytics, as well as cloud computing. And they are a major player in this space. They provide a platform to companies that really makes it easier to start and build technology businesses here in Ohio. They are a clear market share leader in cloud computing, as it has 10 times more the cloud computing usage than the next 14 providers combined. So you can see their influence and their strength in the space. Now, our success in winning Amazon, this came from a lot of partners, a lot of players, too many to mention, but it was very much a team and collaborative effort here. I do want to mention a few of them here today. From Jobs Ohio, Matt Savolsky, who led the project from Jobs Ohio. Ted Griffith, who's our managing director in this space, also assisted with this. But then we also had Columbus 2020, our regional partner. So when you look at Kenny McDonald and Alex Fisher and Matt McQuaid, they were key teammates of ours in getting this done. Now, it doesn't stop with the state and our regional partners. We also have a lot of great local leadership with this as well. So when you look at the Dublin mayor, Michael Keenan, when you look at the Hilliard mayor, Don Schoenhardt, and New Albany's mayor, Nancy Ferguson, along with their economic development teams, you can see the impact that this brings from all parts of the state. And I think this is a great example of how the Jobs Ohio model has worked here over the years. So, Paul, welcome to Ohio. We are excited that you're here. We're excited about the expansion that Amazon is making here in the state. I want to turn it over to you, Paul Meisner, who is the VP of Global Policy for Amazon.com.
Thank you so much, John, and thank you, Governor. We sat down together back in October and thought about a day just like today. Very excited to be here. We are delighted to announce what John already mentioned, which is not only a capital investment in the state of several hundreds of millions of dollars, but also 1,000 full-time jobs with comprehensive health care. We're excited about doing this over just the next couple of years, and we couldn't have picked a better partner the state over the past year, as John mentioned, has been a real delight for us. We had a terrific opportunity. We wanted to build out facilities for our cloud computing business, but also facilities for other lines of our business, such as our fulfillment business and in other areas. And frankly, today is just the beginning of Amazon in the state. And so it's a real pleasure to announce it. I will say that, you know, the state's central location, its great workforce, its strong economy, they're hard to miss, hard to ignore. But when it came right down to it, it was the governor and his vision, his leadership, and his support of Amazon throughout this whole project. It made the difference. It made it easy to come here.
That's because I want to drone.
He did mention this back in October. We haven't delivered on that release yet, Governor. So
It's coming.
we will get to that.
It's on the Gary vetoes.
So it's a great pleasure for me to stand here with the governor after this. I also have to quickly mention, though, Governor, you are blessed in the state with sound and strong local leaders. And so the leadership of Dublin, Hilliard, and Albany was very important to us, and we're delighted to have them as partners as well as the Columbus 2020 organization and, of course, Jobs Ohio. Both are very important to our presence here in the state. Also, as part of our long-term commitment to the state, we're going to start collecting sales tax on sales and the purchases that were already due. We're going to do that starting on Monday. Of course, this whole issue needs to be resolved in Congress as we look forward to working with the Ohio delegation to make that a reality soon. But this is a terrific moment for Amazon, and thank you so much for welcoming us to the state of Ohio.